Here's today's In Touch reflection on where we grow.
This month's reflection is based on verses 3 through 8 of Romans chapter 12. For through the grace given to me, I say to everyone among you, not to think more highly of himself than he ought to think, but to think so as to have sound judgment, as God has allotted to each a measure of faith. For just as we have many parts in one body, and all the body's parts do not have the same function, so we, who are many, are one body in Christ, and individually parts of one another. However, since we have gifts that differ according to the grace given to us, each of us is to use them properly. If prophecy, in proportion to one's faith. If service, in the act of serving. Or the one who teaches, in the act of teaching. Or the one who exhorts, in the work of exhortation. The one who gives, with generosity. The one who is in leadership, with diligence. The one who shows mercy, with cheerfulness.
After the Last Supper, Peter made a grand proclamation of his devotion to Jesus, saying, "Even if I have to die with you, I will not deny you." Yet later that very evening, on 3 separate occasions, Peter claimed he didn't know Jesus at all. The moment he realized his denial, he went out and wept bitterly. If handled in a healthy way, being confronted with our sin leads to spiritual growth for those of us who are believers. That's one reason relationships are critical. They reveal rough areas in our character and present opportunities for God's transforming grace. Relational intimacy forced Peter to confront his own weakness, and he grew more Christ-like in the process. And so it is with each of us. The good news is that relationships also foster healing. After his resurrection, Jesus asked 3 times if Peter loved him, and 3 times Peter responded, "You know that I love you." And with their fellowship restored, Jesus prepared Peter to have a major role in the growth of the church. Think about it. Take a moment to thank someone in your life who's challenged you in a way that led to transformation.